Hi everybody, it's Denny here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. Today I am here for the Happy Craft Challenge. Our sketch and theme this month is as attached. I have the sketch here and the theme was the confectionery lollies, whatever you refer them to in your country. So that's what I've gone through with my card today. So I am using some dies from my favorite things. This is the candy jar die, and I am using the Candy Jar Companions stamp set as well. So this die set I have had in my stash for quite a while and haven't actually had a chance to use them. So they are brand new. I have used my wire snips to cut them apart, and I am just working my way through. So I've ran the bottom of the jar through my Sizzix Big Shot, just using some pattern papers from Doodlebug Sugar Shoppe paper pad, and then I'm running through just the top section through with some vellum, and then I'm going to run the jar through again with a different pattern paper. So I'm going to cut the inside of the die out because I wanted to make a shaker using some of the jelly beans that come in the die set. So I've just used my PenBlade. I'm going to add the vellum on, and then I will adhere the back piece. And I'm just going to run through the jelly beans through with a couple of pieces of the pattern paper to create some of those little jelly beans. And then I will use some foam mounting tape underneath the vellum, and so that they are able to shake. So note to self here, I actually didn't end up using enough of the foam tape. I should have put a second layer on. It wasn't thick enough and it doesn't shake as well as what I was hoping that it did, but it still turned out very cool. So I don't have any really thin foam tape, so I have used some Express-It foam tape, and I have cut it into really, really thin strips, and I am wrapping it around the outside of the die there. I'm just working my way around and then cutting off the excess pieces, just using some Helma adhesive. This is the acid free to adhere everything. Alright, so that's my little shaker, and now we're going to work on the card. So I'm going to use a few pattern papers from that paper pad, keeping in mind of the sketch which I have printed out and I have next to me there. So I am using the stamp set, the sentiment that says "You make life sweeter." I thought it was perfect for this card. I'm going to run this lines paper through my Big Shot using some Lawn Fawn stitched oval dies. Just working my way through. I'm going to banner this piece using my EK Success scissors. That'll give me the banner for down the center of the card. This is my Martha Stewart punch. It is the, what is it called? I've done my research because I didn't have it written on it. Oh, it's the Scallop Dot punch. And I used some of those dots later on that I had punched out and add them to the little shaker. There was a little spot up the top that I hadn't adhered correctly or hadn't put enough adhesive on, so I do slide some of those in. I didn't realise that the banner was actually on top of the scallop, and I wasn't able to pull that apart, so unfortunately that doesn't match the sketch, but it looks close enough too. I apologise for my big head getting in the way. I just wanted everything to be nice and straight. So here I am trying to slide some of those in. I'm just trying to work out my card here, getting rid of all those excess pieces. Again, just using that Helma acid-free adhesive, layering all my bits and pieces down, cutting off the excess pieces, and now I'm going to add some Nouveau drops. So I'm using the Ripened Pumpkin, Dandelion Yellow, and Carnation Pink, which all match these papers absolutely perfectly. So I added some of the Nouveau drops to the center of that lolly jar as well, and I just used my scissors to kind of smooth it out a little bit. So I do allow this to dry. In the meantime, I am making a ribbon bow for the top of the oval. Just playing with it a little bit there. I did bump that, so I had to fix it a little bit. So here I am. I'm just playing with the little bow. This was a double take. Those Nouveau drops were completely dry before I added that ribbon on, and I did cut the ends a little bit after the video was finished. So I hope you guys will join in our challenge. All of the links will be below in the description box, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye.